So we don't really have that many creepy stories.
Have you ever been like stuck on a boat with like 40?
One
time.
It's like, why people follow me onto a boat?
No, I find that I have not had that many weird experiences. Fans generally tend to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I go to conventions and it never ceases to amaze me that people are walking around with beer and swords and stuff and no one gets in a fight.
It's a very accepting environment.
There's something about fandom that is very tolerant and very kind of inclusive and
celebratory.
Yeah, it's a good, safe place. And so there was one time, and the people have probably heard this story, but it's the only time that it was weird, and it was freaking weird. I was in London, and I was new to the fandom, and I didn't know about putting a boundary down in time at that point. And so I was at a cocktail party, and
is that a con?
Yeah, in London, and these two little old ladies come up, and one says, "My friend has a favor to ask you," and I said, "Yeah, sure, man." I was drinking, and she says, "Could you turn around?"
Oh no!
And I was like, "Yeah." And I go, right there, I should have had a little red flag. And she goes, "Now bend over."
Oh my God.
And I should have, at that point, like, now I'd be like,
okay,
no, you know. And I was like, okay. And I bent over, and her friend just put her hand straight up deep into my, right up in there. And I heard the friend say, "Now clench." And at that, yeah, exactly. And at that point, I ran, and the cocktail party was over.
Pass me the latex gloves and the Vaseline quick. Just
exactly.
the frosting.
But I find like every country is different. But England, how many people from England are here? Is this true? English, you guys are like sexual Vulcan.
Yeah.
Like on the surface, it's all placid and nice, but if you get below that, it's like.
No holds barred, absolutely true.
Don't you think? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's me.
So I'm always a little extra careful when I go to England.
Yeah.
And I would advise that maybe.
Yeah, because their show's just
kind
now
of
available in England, so.
Okay.
It's common. It's common.
Yeah.
Also in England, there are journalists
England
who
or
will
the
try.
UK?
Well, I was warned in London, so I'm not sure.
So England.
We'll say England.
Okay,
But the press is really horrible,
Yeah.
and they will. There are women who are journalists who will try to sleep with you, so they can write an article about the experience for the next.
Absolutely.
It sounds awful.
I'm not a journalist.
Yeah. How do I find that one?
Yeah. So I would not. Don't party in England. They will chase you around. They will try to get compromising pictures of
Don't
you.
wear assless chaps.
Don't
at
leave
cocktail parties.
But it's okay while you're on the boat.
Scotland is safe where everything's fine.
On the boat, it's fine.
On the boat is fine.
Yeah, on the boat. We're hoping that you do.
Everything happens on the boat.
I think in the UK it depends on which convention you're at as well. There's certain conventions that are you've done Star Fury conventions which are like a little family and
Less grabby.
You can go to the bar, you can go and have a chat, and no one will encroach on your space. Whereas some of the bigger conventions where you get a lot of younger fans who scream a lot and just go for it. We were talking about them earlier. I might have been like that a long time ago.
For who?
Not like that anymore.
For who? For Ozzy?
For Ozzy, absolutely.
But who else?
But,
Anyone else?
James was my first love. Buffy was my first love.
Yeah.
Got us through a difficult time.
Did you ever hear her scream on the bus the other day?
Amber Benson, I sat behind you. Anybody from, but so you do get a different type of fan, and at different conventions depends on how they run it. It depends on your flexibility. There are a lot where guests will go to the bar, not get hassled. We had Jason Momoa at a recent one, and no one was going to hassle him anyway.
Fucking massive,
He was smashing glasses on
He
stage.
drank 6 pints of Guinness
during
in
1 hour
half an hour.
That's amazing. I need to be friends with him.
on stage downing
Yes.
pints.
He made a
smashing
girl
on
down a
stage.
pint in 10 seconds. He said, "You come and drink this all in one, I'll come to your party." And she did. She drank
And he
a
never
lot,
came
and he
to
never
party.
turned up.
Well, let's be fair here. Guinness is not strong beer though. It's pretty weak.
But
It's
when
like
you drink it all
4%.
day,
But
I mean,
it's
literally,
heavy.
he was drinking. He drank 6 in that panel. He had 2 just while he signed my autograph. It was just
What a champ.
I was at a show with him
It was a
recently in
convention.
Toronto and watched him
Outstanding.
down 8 vodka sodas
What the-
in about 2 hours.
He is just.
Oh, he's
full
a
of
machine.
that.
How tall is he? Is he like my
And he
height or
was,
taller?
and then he drove home. I'm just kidding.
And you didn't stop.
No, I got a ride. It was great. Took us to McDonald's. Yeah. He's about a little bit bigger than, taller than us.
Really?
Certainly
He's
about you
a
and I
monster.
combined.
Yeah,
he's a huge
yeah.
chunk
He's
of a
just
man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
a monster.
Right.
He'd love to
Yeah,
know.
well, yeah. When you have a photo, my son is 6'1" and still shorter than he is, and yet he still pulled a face like you guys did. My son's still got him to pull a face and stick his tongue out while having his photo op. So
Yeah,
he's
amazing.
still quite ordinary person.
Yeah,
Which is
nice.
amazing.
Good.
Is he playing Aquaman? Is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are they filming that yet, or is that?
No.
Not yet. It's not out yet.
He's Aquaman?
Yeah,
Can
exactly.
he sing?
I saw some pictures. It's actually cool. They kind of kept his heritage. There's like Maori.
They're using
tribal
his tattoos.
work
They're
and
using his
yeah,
tattoos.
it's really cool.
He's Maori?
Yeah.
I don't know if
He's
he's
Samoan.
Is he Maori?
Samoan.
Samoan.
That's right, yeah.
He's Samoan.
Samoan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Samoan.
They tend to they tend to grow them big.
Yeah.
They do. They're
Yeah.
big people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a friendly Samoan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of Samoans are friendly.
You just don't mess with them.
Well, no,
Or
they're
you mess with him anyway.
I don't know.
I had a friend who messed with, who was told not to mess with Samoans, and he almost got killed.
Well, you gotta watch if
Seriously,
you're trying to
hospital
speak
for
pigeon to them
months.
because you might be saying stuff.
Yes.
My brother learned that one.
If he walks in, say, hey, brother, you like
How's
beef?
my pigeon?
Don't say yes.
Why?
Because he's not talking about like cow meat.
Right.
He's talking about having a beef.
Yeah.
So you
wanna
like
fight?
in Hawaii, somebody
Oh.
says, "Hey, brother, you like beef?" And you say, "Yeah," and then you're in a fight.
God, chicken only. Okay, thank you.
Wow, chicken.
Like, yeah, rare, medium.
Does anyone have any more
I
questions?
gotta do. I just from any other roles. I kind of like the. What was your favorite role, or is there some other role that you'd like to do at some point? Something you'd like to try? Some genre, some show.
I love period pieces. Like I love when you can sort of step into a world. You know, especially when you have a rich, beautiful set that's been built. And you have the wardrobe. It's an amazing thing to see what our industry can build. So I've done a couple westerns. I would love to get on something like Game of Thrones or that kind of thing. Or
I'm sorry, on what?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones, yeah.
Something very fantasy. Yeah, just what we do inherently, is stepping into somebody else, or, a different character. But you really feel it when you're in a beautiful set. That's
You know the problem with
authentic.
period pieces though is crappy footwear.
This is very true, especially if you're filming in the winter too. You're freezing your ass
Yeah,
off.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like tennis shoes are nice shoes.
Yeah, two period. Give me some
Good.
skate
Tennis
shoes.
moves.
Yeah, you know.
You said
Yeah.
you want to do a tennis movie? Is that true?
No, that was
Oh.
No, they need warmer shoes. Or in James's case, a better wig.
There we go. What? Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
When you had to do William,
Oh yeah. Well, there's only one. I have a very large head, and there was only one wig in all of Los Angeles because they wrote the thing. It's television, so they write it and they have 3 days to prepare for it, right? So they didn't have time to make a wig, and there was only one wig in all of Los Angeles that would fit my head, and that was not big enough. They had to put slits in it to like spread it out. So like just every time they're like, whoa. Huge head.
No, it's the jaw start. It's your awesome bone start.
It's just a huge
It's awesome. You can't say no.
fluid-filled cranium.
You can't deny how beautiful you are.
No, I can't deny that.
Can't deny it.
But I have a large
Oh,
head.
it's science.
Well, it's good. It's good. I get a close up in the medium shot of everyone else. I get a close up of.
Alright.
It's funny, but my wife has a very small head. Whenever we take a picture together, it looks like I'm standing like close.
Yeah, just put her in the foreground a little more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Honey, can you back up?
Yeah.
It looks better that way.
Moments before
Yeah.
my hot air balloon, right?
So did you have a favorite role or
Yes.
something you want to do?
There's so much that I want to do.
Well, you're young.
Yes.
so-
Yeah, right. Like I'm so fucking new. So, but like, I think right now I'd
You
like
want
to
to
do.
be Indiana Jones.
I'd like to obviously be Indiana Jones.
Well,
yes.
who wouldn't? Even the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jones now. So.
No, I know. I'd like to do more comedy. I'd like to do some more action stuff. The action is really fun. Grayson and I, well, most of our cast do our own stunts. I've had a fucking ball doing that.
Yeah, you know, I would love to do an action movie actually. Like,
Yeah.
I've
So
just the
much
first
fun.
time I've kind of done
See a
extensive
buddy
fight
film
choreography
going. I
or
see a buddy
fight work.
film going right here.
Yeah, exactly right. Buddy cop werewolf.
We've been
film.
writing.
Yes.
Who always share a room with one bed.
Just a few inches apart.
Right.
Just a few inches in it.
That's what-
Will
that's
they go
the name of
together?
it.
Will they go apart?
Yeah.
Starsky and Hutch.
Which one's about?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
That'll be
man.
debatable.
I'm the
Rock,
bottom.
paper,
I'll
scissors
take
for that
it.
one.
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors.
Whoa.
Stuck
That's
on rock.
not looking like rock, paper, scissors.
No, it's not.
Might want to redo that.
Steve.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
You haven't earned the button yet.
Just you wait. Just you
Got
wait.
a few more days.
Yeah. It'll happen.
Oh no.
I
The
have
thing
a
is-
question is, because this is something that Rosie had told me, and I don't know if it's
She's a
true.
inveterate liar, but
Yes.
go on.
Okay, well, then maybe
just
this is
kidding.
bad. She said